It like literally feels like a stab in the back.
Bro, that's the worst job ever.
Tip me, bitch.
Yo, sometimes you gotta move that way.
Yeah.
No, for real. Because sometimes people don't know.
Those are always the neediest fucking people.
We only remember the people that do us dirty.
I get Middle Eastern all the time.
You know why I see it is
Why?
because in 7th grade, right, I went to Multicultural Magnet and like literally one of our classes was Portuguese class.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Right. And I don't know why I chose Portuguese over Spanish, but I went to Portuguese class and it was all the Brazilians.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just wanted to cheat their way through because they knew the language.
Yeah.
And it's this one girl, Fernanda, and I promise you, like, Brazilians have like you guys low-key resemble like Colombians.
Oh yeah, I mean it's right there too.
Yeah, you guys resemble Colombians. And it's funny because Guatemalans are round faced, Venezuelans are skinnier faced, and you guys are like, you're in Colombian, just like you guys could be so many different. Like yeah, that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
I never been to Brazil.
Brazil's cool. I need to go next year. I just found out that so I was born here, but since my parents were born there, like I was able to get like a citizenship for there.
Dual citizenship?
Yeah, since I was born.
How do you do that though?
Honestly, the process I don't really know, just because my parents I was kind of just born into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that now because of like all the shit happening in our government. Like I know that now they're becoming a lot more strict about it. And so basically what they're doing is they're going to cut it off. So like if you do not have a social security, if you're not paying taxes there, like you don't get to like claim yourself as a citizen. And my Brazilian passport's about to expire. So I have to go. I have to figure that out.
Oh, because once it expires, then that's when it... So you're not grandfathered in. That's when it starts.
Yeah, that's when it starts.
Sheesh.
I mean, like, to be honest, I've heard like a couple people going through the process now, and it doesn't seem that intimidating. The only thing is like going there and like doing all that shit. I mean, I guess I could probably just go to the embassy here.
Where are you at in Brazil?
Minas.
Is that nice?
No. I mean, it's the best food in Brazil for sure. When you're thinking of like Brazilian food, like that you would eat here in the US, it's almost all like Minas.
Okay.
But it's very like rural, like a lot of mountains, like pretty landscapes like that.
Yeah.
But it's not like there's no beaches really and anything kind of like that. Like you're most likely to see.
Is Brazil like cheap?
Oh, like to spend money wise?
Yeah.
Cheap as fuck.
For real?
Cheap as fuck. The most expensive thing that you'll pay for there is getting there on the flight. The flight's the most expensive.
Like, how we talking? Like Colombia cheap or just like?
I've never been to Colombia, so I don't know.
So what currency do they use?
Reais.
And so how many reais is equivalent to $1?
$1 is 6 reais right now.
Okay.
But like everything is cheap, you know what I mean? Like you like go to the market and stuff, and like you would think that you would, I don't know, things that would cost like I go to Stop and Shop in Ridgefield and I'm paying like $100 for 5 things.
Right.
Like you would go there and for 5 things you'd get it for like $10, like $10 US dollars.
Oh, so that is extremely cheap. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, because some people say cheaper and then cheap. Like for it to be cheap, that's different. Like meaning like, because like in Colombia, depending on where you go, right? Because if you're gonna go to the like, to the rich, like to the tourist areas, you're gonna pay American price, not American prices, but close enough.
Yeah. You
go to like the trenches where the food is actually better, it's cheap.
But I feel like it's like that almost anywhere. Like when I went to Spain earlier this year, and like the big touristy area there, they call it like Las Ramblas. That area, you go there and you're spending like $100 for 2 people for like a lunch, no drinks.
Right.
But then you go like in the less mainstream areas, like where we were staying, because I had a friend that lived in Spain at the time.
That's what you need though, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So we went like where she lives and stuff. We still had a great fucking time. When I tell you it was more expensive to drink water there than it was to drink fucking alcohol, like we spent nothing there.
Word.
I went with a carry-on from here because she told me, she's like, no, you're going to like shopping here. So I went with a carry-on here. I ended up buying a suitcase, filling my carry-on, and filling the suitcase to come back.
Jeez.
I spent some money there, but it was all fucking worth it.
Okay. Is where your area at in Brazil? Is it dangerous?
Not as dangerous as like these really big places. Like there's no really like favelas or anything like that. That's like
So
the
Rio's dangerous?
Rio's really dangerous. Really
Yeah. So
dangerous.
why is it such a popular spot?
I mean, a lot of people go there because Christ the Redeemer.
Just
And the beaches are like the best beaches, or so they say, some of the best beaches in Brazil. And like that's where like the nightlife is, and just like young and energy. That's like where that's like the heart of that.
Question: Is prostitution a part of the economy over there?
I'm sure. Not that like I would really be
No. So like for instance, like Colombia, that's literally
a job.
like you're not getting pulled. Like they have strips, right? But the only thing about Colombia, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, those women to be prostitutes will come to America and be wives. Like, I don't think you understand the humbleness in these countries. Like, the Western world sucks. Like, the humbleness in those countries is ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then it's like, over there, it's a necessity. Like, they're not like, yo, I promise you, they're not doing it because they want like you won't find a Colombian going to Dubai to get like shitted on, for $50K, because they don't believe that $50K is a necessity. I could hook up with this dude for $70 US money, and that's how much I would have made in a month. That's nuts to me. Like when you go to these countries and you see it's it's not the best way of life, but if you see what they actually get paid, they're getting paid like in US money, they're getting paid about like probably like 60 to like 130 a month. A month.
Yeah. No, that sounds right. Like in Brazil, they get paid, a lot of places get paid monthly too, and their minimum wage there is like 1,200 reais. So think about it. That's
Divide by 6. Yeah.
Divide by 6. Yeah, 200 fucking bucks.
What? No, right. Panama too. Yeah.
$200 they're making a month.
And then think about that. And then for you to literally go on the strip and see the tourists, and you could charge them $70 for an hour. You're feeding your family.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy though. That's crazy.
No, and it's sad, but like at the end of the day, like you said, you got to do what you got to do,
Right.
Like that's how they feed their families and stuff. It's sad.
It's sad, but to the people that go,
to the people traveling there, they're having a time.
Yo. It's great, for real.
Have you been more than once? My
first time was in June.
Oh shit! Okay, you loved it.
My birthday. Colombia was dope. The food is so fire though. Like for instance, like the eggs over there, the yolk is like orange.
Yeah.
Because everything's organic. Nothing is like messed with like it is in the U.S. The avocado tastes different. It's not as flavored as we have it here, yet it's fresher, if that makes sense. So like because the food doesn't have preservatives, you could eat a lot and not gain anything. Like not gain weight. Like you're just, it was amazing. And the sceneries. I went to Medellin. Medellin's beautiful.
Yeah.
And Medellin's like just call it the Manhattan because it's just so many different. So Medellin are more your complexion, but Medellin has everybody. So then you got Cali, which is like the darker skin. And then you have Cartagenas, which is the darker skin as well, because they're like by the beach and stuff like that. So Asian is dope. It was dope. It was such a good experience. It was a good experience, man.
I'm like so jealous. My friends are going in a couple of weeks, and I wanted to go on this trip so bad, but it just wasn't in the cards for me this year.
Nah, you got a few things going on. Yeah. Listen, you doing?
Yeah,
you must do all right.
But it's like one of those things. Like I think that after I went to Spain, I went obviously, like I said, my friend lived there, but that was like my first like solo trip. Like the first time I ever got on a plane alone. The first time like I like traveled really alone. Like I went to go see sights by myself.
Jeez.
It gives you such a different perspective on like the world and just like every different culture out there. Like it just made me so excited to travel, like now I just have like this itch to like, I'm going to go to like everywhere,
Nah, for sure. By yourself though, you brave. Cause I heard like literally it could be,
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I felt safer in Barcelona walking the streets by myself than I would have felt in New York City. 100%.
Which, I could see that. I mean, we talk about New York, though.
Yeah. Fair. But even like Stanford. Like, Stanford's like not, you know.
I'm from Stanford.
Are you really?
Yeah, born and raised.
Oh, no. I love Stanford. Like, I had like a biggest itch to move there. But
So, Stanford is more New York now than it's ever been.
Oh,
like,
really?
When I grew up in Stanford, we didn't have the high rises like that, you know?
What?
No.
Those are new. I didn't realize that those
the high
are like,
rises are within the last like 7 years.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Stanford got like, everything is like within the last, like, I would say 7, 8 years.
That's wild.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
I can't even. I started going to Stanford. Yeah, it must have not even been. Like, I'm 25 now. I didn't go till I was 21.
4 years ago?
Yeah, that's when I started going.
Oh, nah. Then you don't know the real Stanford.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, the high rises and things like that. No, like all of those are new.
That's so wild.
So like, you ever been by Crab Shell? Oh, Harbor Point.
Yeah.
Have you been over there?
Mm-hmm.
That's new.
I knew that Harbor Point was new, actually.
No, but do you know what it was before that?
No.
Damn near marshland.
What?
Like Harbor Point was just that side of town, the South End, was the dirtiest part of Stanford. Like the dump was there. Right? Like that's yeah.
And now they rent studios for $4,000.
For $4,000.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's wild.
And you know what's crazy though? People from New York, they go and get the studio and then they're like, this is the biggest apartment I had for $4,000 because New York must be trash.
Have you ever seen the videos of people like shopping for apartments and stuff in New York?
I seen it, but I didn't think those were real. But it's really real, like
it's
that.
really real. Like I have a friend that just moved there, like maybe a year or so. Bro, this big,
right?
This big.
And then with roaches, like you're talking about $3,000 and it's roaches.
That's fucking crazy. But that's why, like during the pandemic, especially, that's why so many people moved up to Connecticut.
Yeah,
that's why we got so congested. Like, have you noticed up by you guys? I mean, I feel like the traffic's always been kind of bad.
In Stanford?
No, in more Stratford, but like going
on
the Merritt.
All right, so let me tell you. So this is how it goes, right? From like Greenwich to from Greenwich to Norwalk at 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., forget it, right? And then let's say you do finally get through that, right? Then you got freaking Westport to Bridgeport.
Yeah.
Yo, it's real. It's real. It's real. The traffic is real.
I used to be a rep. I don't know if I told you this.
No.
So I used to sell liquor. So my first route when I had just become a rep was I had Black Rock to South Norwalk.
Ooh.
So trust me, at 3-4 o'clock, oh my gosh, I'm getting on my computer and I'm making calls because I know that I'm not getting, like if I have an account from Black Rock and then I have to make it to Westport, I'm not making it before 5. No way.
No way.
No way.
What company?
Northeast.
How was that?
It was, I mean, this is before like their whole thing happened. Like Martinetti bought out, not Martinetti, sorry. Mancini bought out Kraft. So the company was a little bit smaller. I mean, listen, like it's a fun job. It really just like it took my favorite parts of bartending onto the road, and I hate driving, you know? So
okay.
Like it was fun at times, don't get me wrong, but we also had like all like the highly allocated stuff. So like that wasn't fun. Like it felt like January, or you go through like these push periods. So like how we talked about how like these couple weeks in December are like the worst weekends to work because like it's so crazy. Like people are so high strung, so on edge. Then you go into like January when it slows down. Like we went from O&D, so October, November, December, which is crazy that whole entire time. It's not just December, crazy that whole entire time. Into January where like we sold Pappy Van Winkle. So when the Pappy drop happened, so I was everyone's worst enemy from October to January. Like it was the fucking worst, honestly.
Gotcha.
But it was fun, you know, like parts of it I loved.
Okay.
You know, like I got to host like mezcal dinners and we had an expense account, you know, like I would go and like I would chill with like my favorite bartenders. And
did you make good money doing that?
Some months better than others. That's another thing.
Is it all commission for that?
No, you get like a base, but like the base is like nothing compared to commission, you know?
Gotcha.
So I started at that company like 4th of July weekend. So I started banger, right?
Right.
Because everyone's drinking.
Yeah.
It like goes in and out a little bit. And then October, November, December, like I'm finally on the road by myself. It's like restaurants, it's liquor stores ordering cases and cases and cases. Yeah. And then January hits.
That's the slow season, yeah.
Everything goes down, and then Pappy comes out.
You're a little grinder.
Oh, yeah, I've always worked.
Yeah?
I was telling someone this the other day, which is so crazy. You know, my debit card, I'm 25 now. My debit card has expired twice. Yeah, has expired.
Jeez.
Yeah, I opened my debit account, I was like 13.
13, yeah, it had to be for it to expire twice, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
No, that's dope.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm ready to relax.
That's dope. And then now you got Sipping Secrets.
Sips and Secrets, you know. She's making a little move. But
nah, that's dope, though.
Thanks.
That's dope, man. Hey, and I like the setting, too. This is a vibe. This is a vibe for real.
It's going to get a little bit better, you know, come January when I start setting up, like, the walls and stuff. I'm going to make it more, like, I don't know, more my vibe.
Okay. So let's get to the secrets part. Okay. How does this work? Am I sharing my secrets or we're both sharing secrets?
I think we should both share secrets.
Both share secrets?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, secrets pertaining to what, though?
I guess it's a free-for-all, you know. You can say whatever the fuck you feel comfortable with, honestly.
So this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to let you set the tone. And then I'll see how far we can go.
You know, like, I think that, like, my biggest problem is that I have, like, the worst short-term memory ever. Mm-hmm. So, like, I won't remember a story, like, till someone, like, brings something up, and then I'm like, oh yeah, click, I remember that. Yeah. Click, you know? So I'm bad in that respect, but I don't know. Like, I feel like there's just so many crazy-ass stories, even from, like, when I was serving. Because I served before I bartended.
Yeah?
Yeah, how long have you been serving?
Probably, like, 4 years.
4 years, okay. Yeah. Were you in the restaurant industry before that? Or
yeah, as a bar back. I actually started in the kitchen.
Oh, shit.
As a dishwasher.
Oh, hell no, that's the worst.
Oh, that's the worst job ever. Oh, my goodness, ever. And then it's crazy because the kitchen I was working in, before I got cool with the kitchen workers, when I first started working there, they actually convinced me that my job as a dishwasher was to clean the whole kitchen after. So, which I didn't know that I only had a certain section to clean, but they literally had me cleaning the whole thing. Oh, so I'm talking about, like, I'm leaving at 4 a.m, like after the bartenders from cleaning the kitchen. And then the head chef finally was just like, yo, this kid really, like, didn't complain once. Like, you know, he just really did it. And then so he's just like, just find him a busboy job because they're going to kill this dude. You know what I mean? Like, yo, for real. So then that's how I became a busboy. But then for that I started bar backing and then serving. But serving, I'm good at what I do though. I like to sell. Like one of my main things, I'm not gonna lie to you, is let's say if you have like a customer that wants to be cheap, right? And then they're going for I like putting people on the spot. So I see that they get a Sauvignon Blanc. Now Sauvignon Blanc, as a server, as a bartender, you should know New Zealand, best place to get it from. But we do have like California Sauvignon Blanc. That's a Joel got, like, you know, things like that. So what I would say to them is, listen, this is what I'm gonna do for you, man. I'm gonna bring you 2 glasses, right? One is gonna be New Zealand, the other one's gonna be the house that you wanted. And all you gotta do is promise me that you're gonna go with whichever one you like the best. And customers like that. They're like, what? Are you challenging me? Yes, I'll do it. You know? I bring them the 2 glasses, give them a taste of both, and they always go for the better one. Yeah. Right? And then when she said, oh, I like this one, I'm just like, yeah. And that's the Fern Hook, okay? That's the New Zealand. Are we going with that? You got me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, for the Spot House, I upsell like crazy. Mm-hmm. I upsell like crazy. But I'm honest though. Yeah. I'm honest. Like, I'll tell you right now, like, so people be like, so how's the scallops? I'm like, I'm biased. I don't like scallops. But I can tell you what though, this is going to probably be the 4th one I sell today if you do decide to buy it. So it must be popular. You know? So like, and customers love that, like that interaction. Yeah. That interaction. So that's dope.
No, that's what my bosses always like emphasize to us too. Like I started working there, I was 17, so I kind of like gradually moved up. So I had never had any experience serving, bartending, selling anything. Like that was my first real like on paper job, you know? So when I had started working there, one of the biggest things that he told me is that like you just need to know how to talk to a customer, you know? Right. And I used to be really, really shy and like I didn't know how to like I couldn't go into a room and just have a conversation with anyone. And I think that that's like one of the biggest skills that I learned from it.
Yeah.
But like that honesty, like that whole like I'm making you feel comfortable because like we're sitting here and we're together in this, you know, like you make like customers feel so welcome and
Right.
so comfortable that of course they're going to trust you, you know? That's like one of the biggest fucking things.
So with Westport, it's a little tricky area because there's swingers like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they actually?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. Like it's been times when this is before I was a surfer and I was a bar back when like customers would ask me to like leave with them. And I'm like, no, but like couples. Like I remember this one dude was just like, yeah, my wife thinks you're hot. And I'm like, who's your wife? And he showed me her. And I'm just like, yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah.
You know? Yo, as like, it's not happening, you know? Not because like she was like crazy unattractive. It's because I watch what you pay with. If you don't pay with a black card, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna expect compensation for my services.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny too because like I didn't even consider that. You were probably seeing black cards like crazy up there.
Crazy, like in Westport, and then you'll be surprised at what customer has the black card though. That's the crazy thing, right? Like what customers have the black card is like will surprise you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So for those who don't know, like a black card is pure invitation. You can't apply for a black card. They got to invite you.
Yeah.
They got to invite you to get a black card. And I think like the minimum is like 250,000 like a month or something like that. Like,
That's fucking wild.
yeah. So it's like, it's nuts.
There's a lot of fucking money in Westport though. There's fuck you money in Westport.
Yeah, but that comes with entitlement.
Yeah.
So like to break down the restaurant business, right? Greenwich, Stanford, Southport, Fairfield. Even though people don't know, Southport is a part of Fairfield. It's not a part of Westport, right? You'll meet people with money, but they're like cool.
Those are the Amex Platinums.
Yeah, no, you'll find a black card as well.
Oh, really?
Stanford is rich.
Yeah, most of Stanford, especially now. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Westport is entitled money. Like, they look at the menu and they're like, do you guys sell, can I order this, this, and this? And I'm like, ma'am, that's not even on the menu. And you know what the response is? Why? Why is it not on the menu? What do you like, okay, I don't know, but I tell you what, I'll give you the owner's email and then you could ask them why it's not on the menu. It's the entitlement is nuts. But I mean, listen to my thing though, right? If you take care of them well, they'll take care of you.
Yeah.
You know? But you know, a lot of the stereotypes are true though in terms of tips. And you know this.
Yeah.
And you know this because it's sips and secrets, but it's not a secret.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, you always have like those people that as soon as they sit you're in your section, you're like, okay.
Yeah, but this is my thing, right? And this is what I'll be telling people. Stereotypes don't come from nowhere.
Yeah.
You know? It starts somewhere.
Yeah.
You know? Like, so for me, it's funny because people say, right, that it's the black people that tip the worst, right? You better start a pile of it because it's the black people, the Spanish people, and believe it or not, like the French and the European, because I guess they don't tip in Europe. I guess it's added onto the bill.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I done had like $140 checks and they left no tip.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I don't, like, there was one time where I saw it and I literally went to the table and said, was the service bad? You know?
Yeah.
And then they were like, what do you mean? I'm just like, oh no, because you left me no tip and that's how I make my money. And they're like, oh, sorry, in my country. And I was just like, yeah, we're in America.
Yeah. Tip me, bitch.
like, yo, and then, you know, another thing that I do too, let's say if like you got a $200 bill, right? And you leave me like $20, right? Cash. I'll bring you back the checkbook with the $20.
Yeah.
Take it. It's fine. And then people would see the $20 that I'm returning and they're like, no, that's your tip. And I'm like, no, it's okay. You know? Like, no, it's okay. It's okay. Because obviously my service wasn't good enough. So just don't
even tip me.
Yeah, don't tip me at all. And they're like, no, that's not the case. And then like I'll be like, and then I come back and then they'll leave like another 20. You know what I mean? Like Yo, sometimes you gotta move that way.
Yeah.
No, for real. Because sometimes people don't know. People don't know. But, you know.
No, here in Danbury, like we have, I think it's like 40% or something insane of Brazilians in this area. Yeah. They're my least favorite customers. Hands down.
Yeah, your own people.
My own people. It be your own people, bro. Like, it's just so fun. I mean, honestly, I can't even say all of them, but I've always classified Brazilians that live in the United States in 3 different genres, right? Mm-hmm. So there's like the super religious one. Like, I'd probably put my mom in that one. Like, doesn't really go out, goes to church and goes home and like chills.
That's my mom.
Chill, you know? Then there's the Brazilians that like don't really know any better, that'll go to a bar, spend $300 and tip nothing. And then there's the Brazilians that come to America and swear they're American now. And they want to do all the things that Americans do, but like you do not expect 1 cent over 20%.
Right.
You do not expect 1 cent. Like if the tip on the 20% line shows like 20.02, you're not getting 20.02, you're getting $20. Done.
Right.
You know? Right. There's those Brazilians. Those are always the neediest fucking people. The neediest fucking people. The ones that never want to like tip a little extra and stuff. And listen, you pay what you can. You know what I mean? Like I'm not expecting every single person to give me a 30-40% tip. I'm not. Right. But at the same time, like you're making me bend over backwards to serve you.
Yo, and that's actually the most common thing I've seen so far in the restaurant industry. The most needy. So no. All right. So let me just take that back because Westport, right? Westport, a majority of people are needy, right? But they'll take care of you. As where like other people that are needy, like listen, I'm not gonna hold you. This Spanish and the Black people be the most needy, right? And my thing is, I favor my Black customers. I do, because it's my people, you know? So I'll do above and beyond for them, you know? Knowing I'm getting 10%. But sometimes, like, you know what's crazy? One thing I can say is I did above and beyond for this Black couple when I was working at Craps in Stanford. To the point where they requested me every time. Never tipped me over 10%. To the point where, like, I started doing it so much that they finally started tipping me 20%. But to them, that was like, bro, I'm over tipping you because of what you do for me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So sometimes you just gotta deal with that, you know? But then you got, I remember I had a table that like the check was like $560.
How much did they give you? How much did they give you?
He left me like $40. No.
I would cry. I would cry.
You know, no cap. I was just like, I didn't know how to feel because they needed everything done for them, you know? And because of how much they were spending, I brought them out like 2 free salads. Yeah, I was like, and it was so busy in the restaurant, I didn't grab their check till way after they left. Yeah. I saw that. It hurt my ego because I'm like, damn, am I that bad of a server?
No, it like literally feels like a stab in the back.
Right, because it's an ego thing, like, because we're there to serve, you know? Anywho.
But there's just always those customers, you know? Like, what are you going to do? Not everyone has like the experience and like the etiquette. Yeah. To go out and like I think like my favorite customers will always be people in the industry. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think I always say the restaurant industry is what keeps the restaurant industry alive. We keep the restaurant industry alive. When we go out, we're tipping 30 to 50%.
Oh, 100%. Easily.
Easy.
It'll be bad service and low-key I'll still tip 20%.
Yo, no, for real. The bad service is like, so I start like when I say like, so the only time I tipped, right, 10% was when I went to Bobby Van's in Harlem, right? First of all, they sat all the Black people in one section. It was for Valentine's Day. I took my daughter.
That's crazy.
Right? And so I'm looking around and we're like, okay. It was a whole nother server because my server was like Albanian. he didn't speak to us at all. It's like he had already assumed that we weren't gonna tip him or something like that. But it was another like Spanish server that literally, like, I swear to you, took care of all of us, right? So it's this one, the black couple that said, bro, this dude, I'm not leaving him a cent. Like, he literally did absolutely nothing for it, to the point where he didn't even take our order. And so I said, you know what? Even with him not even showing up, I left him 10%.
Yeah.
But the server that actually did things, I slid him like 30% of
the bill.
Mm-hmm. Right? And he was just ridiculously grateful and things like that. But that was just sad. And the reason why I slid him 30% was because 20% for me and 10% for the other couple, because they should have left him something.
Yeah.
They didn't, and I get it, because they were pissed at just, it's Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, like, you plan that. Bobby Vans is like a pretty well-known place, so I thought it was like going to be a good steakhouse, but, you know.
But it's like we said, you know what I mean? Like, you know the customers, like, and it sucks to say, but you're right. Like, you know, for the most part, what you're going to get out of whoever walks in, you know?
Right.
But I don't know. I think that, like, people don't give people enough, like, others enough benefit of the doubt. I like to treat everyone, like, really nicely. If I notice that, like, I don't know. I guess there's like a key, like, little snap in your head. You're like, okay, yeah, these people are like not tipping me eventually in the service. Not that I'm not going to be like nice to them and I'm not going to like treat them any type of way. But at the same time, like, take a little bit longer to like refill your water. You know what I mean?
I look at it like this, right? I'm going to give you the best service up until you come again. Like, you're going to have to do me dirty, you know? And so when you do me dirty, just know that because as servers and as a bartender, we only remember the people that do us dirty.
Yeah.
You know? And the people that do us great. That's the only two people we'll remember. Mm-hmm. If you tip me 40%, I will never forget your face.
Yeah.
Because the next time you come, I'm hooking you up.
Yeah.
As where if you do me dirty, I will never forget your face. You know? I will never forget your face. You know? So that's that. You know, What's the So we had the sips. What's like a wild situation you've been in as a bartender?
Honestly, I mean, I've been doing it for so long. I've been in so many wild situations. Like, I think it would just kind of depends on like what the premise is, right? Like, if you're thinking of like fights, like I can tell you like 10 different fights that have happened at the bar.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so fucking many. It's like ridiculous. Like, I don't understand. And it's always like 20-something white men. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Sit down. Like, what are you doing, you know?
Real.
No, but for the most part, I'd say. But it's always just so ridiculous. Like, I hate the fights. But there's just been so many crazy situations. Like, I remember I had this one table. This is like right when I had started bartending. This isn't like crazy so much as like, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But you know, as a bartender, you kind of just have to eat that shit and like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But for lunch service, we take tables at the bar. So I have two high-topped, like at our main bar, we have two high-top tables and we have one 8-top booth in our bar that like we'll take in the mornings. So for lunchtime. So there's one time I'm taking like, these 4 guys sit at the booth, this 8-person booth, and like when we're not busy, it's whatever.
It's whatever, like, yeah. But other than that
like,
sucks.
Don't fucking sit yourself wherever the fuck you feel like it. You know what I mean? Like, we clearly, like, the restaurant was much smaller at the time too. Like, we clearly don't have a lot of room for 8 tops to sit. So God forbid, you know what I mean?
8-top
like,
does come in. Yeah.
Now you're fucking the whole restaurant.
Even a 6-top.
Even a 6-top.
Right.
You're fucking the whole restaurant, but whatever. Like, it was a slower morning, so it was fine. So, like, it was like these 4 guys. One of the guys was like really like a lot older than the other 3. So like I'm assuming like it was some type of like family, whatever. So this one guy, he's like I don't know, guys are just naturally a little bit creepier to girls, I'd say, like especially when they're younger. But he was like asking me a bunch of questions about me and I'm answering them as like nicely as I can, whatever. Wow. And he was just like, you know what I love about like your age, like your group. Like, he didn't say my age. He said your group. So like I assumed age.
Yeah, age group. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like you guys are just so tight everywhere. I'm just like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
That's crazy.
And I got really uncomfortable and I was just like, okay, like whatever. Like I'm just gonna like ignore this guy. Like they're on their coffees. Like, nah, he's about to be done, right? So one guy starts asking me about like one of the canvases. We have canvases all over the restaurant. Like, you know how downstairs is?
Right.
Like, think of that, but like in the restaurant. Like, it's really cool. But we have canvases everywhere. So we have like a lot of like really famous people, like, I don't know, disordered a little bit, but it's cool. So one of the guys was asking me about like one of the canvases. So he's pointing. So I like look over and I had like jeans on and the guy literally slips me cash into my back pocket. But I'm like, what? Like as soon as I felt it, I was like, what the fuck? And I jolted. And he gave me $100 bill in the pocket. And I think that I was just so like, what the fuck just happened that I didn't even know what to react. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, please don't touch me, you know? Knowing that like my manager at the time is this brolic ass giant fucking Albanian guy that would fuck him up for me. Right. But I didn't say anything, whatever. So then they end up leaving and I'm like telling my coworkers and stuff about it after. And they were like, Letitia, like that is like that you just got like assaulted. Like that is so fucking crazy, you know? That is. So that was probably the craziest thing, but there's been so many like
yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? So even in the restaurant industry, so my when I used to bar back, my bartenders know like when I say I had zero tolerance, like I had zero tolerance for like, especially for like drunk people. You get what I'm saying? So if you disrespect my bartender, it's up. You know, I look at it like it's a business transaction. They tip me out, so don't mess up my money. Yeah. You know? But like the bartenders know. Like I didn't have that. It was I probably had just one situation where I had, because for some reason, right? Whenever I'm not working is when the wildest stuff happened. I remember at the Spotted Horse, the manager got into a fight, right? With a customer, and I'm watching the video and none of the like servers or anything did anything like to help him. And that pissed me off so much. I'm like, you're telling me you had an opportunity to hit a customer
and you passed?
And you passed on that? Yo. Lights out. Straight knockout. I would have just, oh my goodness. Oh, but I just feel like we should stick up for each other, you know?
No, I think so too. Like I would never like I've had customers that like become so close with us that like if someone's like causing problems with me behind the bar, they'll jump in.
They'll jump in.
I had a customer, I mean like he still comes in. He actually got engaged there. Like fucking love him, love his fiance. Like they're a great family, love all of them. But there was one time that like it's late as fuck and like I'm still serving drinks, whatever. And this girl ordered another drink. So I'm like busting drinks out, right? Mm-hmm. So she had gotten like a Tito soda or something like that. So I took her glass. I dumped it in like the sink. I didn't get her a new glass because she was drinking out of that glass. Like, what are you trying to tell me, bitch, that you're dirty? Like, I'm using the same glass. So I just dump it really quick. I make it really fast and I give it to her. 3-second transaction, right? And she goes, give me another glass. I go, what? Like, why do I have to give you another glass? I was just like, oh, were you not drinking out of this one? She's like, I was, but like, that's dirty. Like,
how? I mean, you have to be the dirty one if it's a dirty glass.
Baby, the bar top is clean. Like, I gave you a new straw. Like, what's dirty about it? You know what I mean? Like, you're drinking out of that glass. If there's backwash in there, baby, it's yours, you know? Right. So this girl, like, she was just there to pick a fight, honestly. So she's, like, screaming at me across the bar. I had grown a little bit more skin on my back, so, like, I'm a little bit, like, tougher at this point. I'm, like, arguing back with her. I'm just like, that's crazy because, like, you're drinking out of that glass. Like, the glass is not dirty, you know what I mean? Right. Unless you're trying to tell me something, whatever. Right. That pissed her the fuck off. Now, she's yelling at me, like, hands up on the bar, like, not stepping up to me, obviously, because she's behind the bar, but trying to, like, step up to me. The customer sees this, comes behind the bar, and literally starts barking at her. He literally is like, back the fuck up, get the fuck out of here, don't worry about your tab, I got it, you're not going to take care of her anywhere, get the fuck out of here and don't come back. Stood up for me like that. Yeah. And I go, you know what? You're my fucking king. Now the rest of your drinks are on me. Period. Yeah, for real. I love that shit. Do you guys have a lot of regulars there?
Yeah, we do. I mean, some better than others. I wouldn't say we got a solid regular crew. But like, so the bartenders have their own, every bartender has their own regulars. Mm-hmm. So certain regulars come on certain days, you know? we had this one regular. He comes on any day, and the bartenders hate him.
We have one of those too.
They hate him. He just constantly trying to talk to them in the middle of them in a rush, you know? He's interesting. I'm not gonna say his name because he's probably a regular at so many different restaurants. You know? But yeah, he's annoying. He was even annoying to me. And I'd be walking by and he'd be like, hey, I'm trying to stop these block calls from calling me. I would like he really want me to sit there on his phone and help him set shit out. I'm like, yo, bro, you see how busy we are, bro. Like, are you really gonna ask me this? It's crazy.
No, but some people just like have no like idea what's going on. You know what I mean? Like they're so tunnel vision sometimes in their experience, and it's just so funny to me. Like, do you not see me going back and forth behind this fucking bar, pulling ticket after ticket after ticket?
No, for sure.
Do you not notice that that's going on?
How is hookup culture in your restaurant?
Disgusting. You know what's so funny though? I feel like when we were a smaller restaurant, smaller staff, it was worse, but it definitely still happens now. Like half of the staff is dating each other.
Yeah.
So it is.
That's that's one thing about the restaurant business. It was I think it was more prevalent with other restaurants in the area.
Oh, really?
Yes, because where Westport was at, so when I was working before as a bar back, so this is like 12, 13, 14, 15, right? We had so many other restaurants in the area, and I think hookup culture was basically like because we were the last restaurant to close, all the other restaurant workers would come to our restaurant to drink. And that's where hookup culture happened, like for sure. And it was interesting.
That's how it is at our restaurant too. Like we're one of the last restaurants to close. And like I mentioned to you earlier, like we're really busy for being in Danbury and stuff. Yeah. And so I think that what would happen is like a lot of either two things would happen, right? Is either we would become really good friends with people from other restaurants, or like people would not, like other restaurants would not want to be part of it because like they see that like we're like they always said that like our restaurant's very cliquey. I don't think that we're cliquey. I just think that we're massive and we all work a lot, you know? Right, so I think that was like what it was, but whatever, not to defend my place.
I think every restaurant cliquey though.
I think so too, to be honest, but whatever. Like we're a big staff. So like it's, you know, whatever. We're very culty there, but it's fine. So, actually, not even, this is a secret, but not really a secret. But the people who know. But I worked with my ex of 7 years.
Yeah?
Yeah, up till like last week.
Yeah?
Yeah, 7 years. I worked with him. So like I'm telling you, like the interrelations at the restaurant are crazy.
How was that?
In the beginning, it was really rough. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I think that, like, I had a lot of, like, animosity towards him. And I was also managing the restaurant at the time. So, like, now I am in a position of power. Yeah. And I hate you. So, like, I want you gone. But he's one of those people grandfathered in, you know? Like, we started working there, like, not too far from each other. So, whatever. And then, oh my gosh, I'm just airing all the secrets. So then he started hooking up with someone else at the restaurant.
That's where it bothered you. Like
that's where it bothered me. Because anyone that I was hooking up with in secret. You know what I mean? Like it was not exposed. Right. But now, like it's a whole thing. Like now, I already hate you because you're a piece of shit. Right. And now I find out you're hooking up with this person that I work with, that I manage both of you. Now it's a fucking problem. Now, I hate both of you.
No, for
now
sure.
It's a big beef.
No, for real.
But no, like that sucked. But I think that, like, honestly, I came out stronger at the end.
Nah, for sure.
I think.
For sure, but it still sucks though, you know?
In the moment, yeah. But now we've been broken up for like 2 years. So like it's chill now. Like now, like we would work lunches together and it was fine.
Yeah, because the feelings are gone.
Yeah, the feelings are gone. Like now we're both in relationships. He ended up being in a relationship with that girl and I'm in a new relationship now. So it's completely
How long
different.
You been in your relationship?
6 months.
Oh, new. Okay.
New, yeah.
Okay.
But it feels like I've been with him for so long. It's like so crazy.
No, that's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah. But
yeah, and then
have you ever dated anyone that you worked with?
All right, I'm not a dating person. Have I hooked up with is more of a question. Yeah. But yeah, I have. Mm-hmm. I have. It was it's when I was working at Panera Bread. Yeah, I hooked up with damn near the whole staff.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
It was like so the thing about Panera was funny is because like a lot of the staff were in relationships, right? That's why I really believe in that workplace relationship because they were in relationships outside of work, right? But the bond that you build with the people you work with, especially if you see them every day, could cause like a little like they would have me like come over when like their like significant other was going like.
That's so crazy.
It is, but then it's like trauma because it created trust issues for me.
Yeah.
I trust no one.
No, but I get that. I wouldn't either.
Right. So it's different. It's different. It's different. I feel like what's your take on infidelity?
I think it's fucked up.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you think it's prevalent though? Do you think it's like a lot of people are?
Yeah. I think more people cheat than think that they cheat. Yeah. Oh yeah, than not. At 100%. I think that a lot of people cheat in a way that like they don't even realize that they're cheating until it like.
Do you think it's worse for a dude to cheat or for a girl to cheat?
I think it just means different things. I think that both are shitty. I think that if a girl cheats, then she's emotionally available, and like that sucks. 'Cause you should not be in a relationship if you're a girl and cheating.
Right.
I think that guys, unfortunately, do think a little bit more with one head than the other head.
But for like, my thing is this, right? For women, I feel like you have to find some level of attraction to the person you're going to cheat with. And also, they have to be providing something that you're not getting from your partner.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like different factors. As with a dude, it was just available.
Yeah.
It was just available. It means nothing to us, but it still would hurt the same. You know? I think for dudes, it hurts us more.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it hurts the same. I think that for guys it hurts more.
Yeah, it definitely hurts more.
And I don't think that like I'm not saying that it's right for a guy to cheat. It's not fucking right. Like not being in a relationship, like if that motherfucker cheated on me, he won't have balls tomorrow. Like, I'm not even joking. Like he better fucking not. But at the same time, like I know that like it's gonna suck for a while,
right?
But I'll be able to get over it.
Okay.
Like you were saying, like with the shit at Panera, you're never gonna look at relationships the same. And
no.
I think that like for guys, it's very much like that. Like once your mind is made up, your mind is made up, and like that's it. Like now, the next relationship, if you cheat in one relationship, you're more than likely gonna cheat in the next
one. I think that's what makes it difficult. I also think that like relationships nowadays are a little bit different, only because things start as situationships, right? Mm-hmm. So like, let's say if things start as a situationship, right? Now, given that it's a situationship, there technically is no loyalty because we're both single, but we just happen to, have deep feelings for each other. So imagine something is done during the situationship. It would still cause trust issues as if we were together due to the nature of how we were dealing with each other. Mm-hmm. So that's what makes shit fucked up. And then now, a toxic situation is then created.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
I mean, like sorry, baby. Sorry for saying this on the pod. If I obviously explored. After me and my ex broke up, like I had been mentally broken up with him for months.
Yeah, women, y'all check out.
I checked out months and months prior, like I was just waiting for like that final little straw, and then when it didn't come, I made it. You know what I mean? Like it was just one of those situations. Like I waited a long time before actually ending it.
Yeah.
But that said, I explored different situations afterwards.
Right.
If any of those situations had cheated on me, or not cheated, right? Because you're not together. Right. If any of those situationships had slept with other people, had been texting other people,
right?
Cut. You're out.
Right.
I wouldn't have taken it. I wouldn't have proceeded.
Right. And the crazy thing is, that's crazy for you to say, given the fact that y'all weren't a couple.
Yeah, right? Yes. But
that's the problem with situationships, though.
Yeah.
Because you guys move as a couple, mm-hmm. but technically you're not a couple. So that's always going to be the excuse for the person that decides to step out. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're not really together. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
It is fucking crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, you're Brazilian, so you're crazy anyways.
And I'm crazy anyways. Bro, it's so funny. Like, Ian will post me and stuff, and like I'll be doing like what I think is funny, but apparently is crazy.
Yeah.
But like, I'll be doing something and they'll be like, "Oh, crazy Latinas, crazy Latinas," and I'm like, "I'm not even that crazy." And he looks at me, he's like, "Babe, you're kind of crazy."
You know what's crazy? Like, crazy people don't realize they're crazy. Look at you.
Look at me. I'm over here like, I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not fucking crazy.
This is regular. And then you just like scraping a knife. Jeez.
Just sharpening it.
No, but for sure.
But it'd be like that, you know? For how old is your daughter?
13.
13. Is that someone that you, like her mom, was that someone that you were involved with while you were working in the restaurants already or not yet?
No, my daughter's a product of a one night stand.
No.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't think that was real.
It is. And I'm not even talking like no protection. I'm talking about like the condom pop, all of that. Like, yeah.
Fuck. That's so crazy.
Gave her the money for the day after pill.
Didn't they?
She used it on her cell phone. But I mean, she was 19. I was 20 at the time. We were kids.
Yeah.
You know? My daughter's a blessing. That's my baby. That's my baby. But it's like teenage years. Oh, my goodness.
This is the worst of it, though, I promise.
Oh, my God.
It gets better after.
Yeah, but it's the early teens, the 13, where like you want the best for them, but whatever their friends say, that's what's bond. Like their word is bond. Like it's nuts. It's all dramatic, and my daughter's like very sensitive. She's like, I remember I was just texting her the other day. She's like, "Dad, why are you yelling at me?" I'm like, "How could I yell at you through text?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "You're just reading it incorrectly." Yo, drama queen. But that's dope. It's
No, but you know what? Like, I was a piece of shit to my parents till I was like 19.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But I also, like, I don't know, circumstances are different depending on like the person. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I was a piece of shit because I was just a piece of shit. Like, I was just like that. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? So this is a crazy thing, right? So as parents, we're supposed to make life better for our kids and better than we have it. But at the same time, we're creating a monster because they don't appreciate what we appreciate because we didn't have it. Yet we provide it for them. So it's like, what is there to appreciate?
Yeah.
So it's like crazy. It's like a crazy imbalance. It's like, yo, why should she appreciate what I'm doing if she's getting it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different.
Yeah, but you always like I understand what you mean. Like I don't have a child yet, you know, but yes, like
time.
Yeah, no, yeah, of course I'm gonna wait. I don't want to that much, but I'm gonna wait. But like, I think obviously like my parents had to work a lot, you know, like they had a lot of kids and to support families, especially like not being. I mean, they're citizens, but like they're immigrants, you know, like they don't speak a lot of English and they didn't get to go to college and all these things. Like they had to work extra hard to almost like prove themselves here.
Right.
So that comes with different things, you know what I mean? Like I always got the latest iPhone, but my parents didn't go to my games. They were working. And,
right.
You know, so like it comes with like those situations.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison, right.
Pick your poison, yeah.
Obviously, like I want to be that person for my kids. Like I want to show up for my kids. But now, at what expense?
You see, but that's the result of what your experience. Now, to the kid that didn't get the latest iPhone, but their parents were at their games, what they're going to do for their kids is make sure they get the latest iPhone. It's just a cycle.
Yeah.
You know, it's all dependent on what you received and what you felt like you missed out on.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
So it's like another pick your poison type of situation. It's like you want to provide for them. Does it make them a little ungrateful? Absolutely. But what could you do, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But it's like, their generation sucks.
Oh, it's so bad.
They're like soft.
Yeah.
Like ridiculously soft. Like, I don't, like, all right, so growing up, we didn't even believe in like mental health issues. You know why? It's because we had to deal with stuff, right? We didn't have like for one, we weren't gamers. We went outside, rode our bikes. Our parents would be like, listen, just be home by the time the lights come on, you know? So it's like there was no tracking us or anything like that. We were just afraid of the whooping we were going to get if we came late, you know? So it was a little bit different. We were more active. We had less stress because a lot of anxiety is through like, even for my daughter, social media creates all of this. that fake narrative that social media puts, these kids really believe it.
Yeah.
Let me not even say kids. It's a reality for some people. And that sucks.
Yeah.
Because it's not real. It's really not real.
No, are you kidding? Like, I noticed that so much, like, in the management side of it, where, like, I'm hiring all these kids, right? Like, now these 15, 16-year-olds are, like, ready to start working. And, like, we're putting them through these training processes and stuff. And you can't even raise your voice at them. Like, you can't even, like, be upset. If I give them, like, if I'm stressed out and, like, I give them, like, one, like, it's the biggest fucking deal in the world. Yeah. Like, now you're the fucking asshole. You're the one that's, like, being, like, such a bitch. You're the one that's not considering their feelings. You're the one that's, like, I'm just... If you had started when I had started, babe... Oh my God, your life would have been shattered in one moment. Like, I remember when I had just started, I looked at one of the servers. I mean, Shawty never tipped me out, so that was her bad. Should have tipped me out. But I remember I looked at her and, like, roll-ups at the end of the shift were the server's responsibility. I started there as a busser, so it technically was not my responsibility. And she's not tipping me out on top of it, you know? So I remember looking at her and I was just like, I'm not doing your roll-ups. That's not my job.
Right.
Shawty runs up to the manager, tells the manager that, not in the same context, right? Or, like, in out of context, but tells him, like, Letitia said that's not her job. Go tell her, like, how it is, right? Manager comes up to me, not knowing the context, like I said, right. Rips me a new asshole. Says, you never say that, like, in this industry. Everything is a team effort, like, whatever. Like, you're going to either respect that or you're not going to be part of this team. What did I fucking do? I kept my mouth shut and I put my head down and I went into the back and I did fucking roll-ups. Right. Because at the end of the day, it was my job. Right. It was my responsibility, you know? Yeah. These kids would never.
No. They wouldn't. And it's sad. Yeah. And it's sad because they, like, I don't know. I just find it so... It's like, do you want to work or not? Like, that's...
And, like, even if you don't, babe, but, like, bills got to get paid. You know what I mean? Like, no, you think that I want to be here, like, yelling at you about this stupid shit? I don't, you know? Right. Like, do you think that I care if the roll-ups don't get done? Obviously, like, we got to do roll-ups because we need them for tomorrow. Right, because we need them
for the actual business to run.
Yeah, right. But, like... Girl, like, this is what you signed up for. You know what I mean? Like, nobody told you to come in for your first day. You know, right. Nobody told you to, like, submit an application. Nobody told you to come in for an interview. Nobody told you to do that but you. Right. You thought that this was the best, this was going to be a good job for you. You wanted to work here. And now you're telling me that, like, I'm being an asshole and, like, I'm not respecting your feelings because you don't want to do your job?
That's crazy. One thing I can say about the restaurant industry is you will build tough skin working in this industry. Yep. And I don't know about your restaurant, but our sense of humor is dark.
Yeah. I feel like it's a given. I feel like it has to be.
Like, in both restaurants that I worked at, like, our sense of humor is dark. Like bad. Like, if we had an HR department, a lot of people would be in trouble. Like,
oh, 100%. Yeah. 100%. We always think that too, and it's just so funny to, like, hear other people from other restaurants say it too, because it's just like, all right, like, we're all one and the same. Like, we really are.
We are. But you have to have a sense of humor working. Like, yo, I don't even want to mention some of it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, when I say dark, it's bad. Yeah. It's bad.
Tell me a crazy thing.
Okay, so, like, so... I'm just going to change a few things around just so it doesn't, like, go back to somebody. But it was a coworker of mine that, so we were at the door. I was bar backing. He was at the door. And then a lady walked by and he's just like, she just finished eating. She's like, thank you guys so much. And then he's like, you see her? She's half black, half Chinese. They call that blackanese. And I said, nah, I call that nigga knees. And he's like, nah, that's what those are. White dude. So, but that's the type of dark humor we have. Like, yo, like we're bad. Like, we're bad. If you don't have thick, like, you gotta be a part of our circle. Yeah. Cause like we find humor in racism.
No, so do we. You know what else we find humor in, which is so fucked up? Like a lot of like body figure type shit.
Yeah.
Which is so fucked up. Like, and I know that it's so fucked up, and it's not anything that like I think that like as I've grown and matured and stuff, like it's not something that like I would say like to my friends that don't work in the restaurant industry. You know what I mean?
But only they would get the humor.
Yes. But like I'll be working like a Tuesday morning with like, and I'm bartending and we have a server that'll come back there and like they're bigger. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like we'll just like over exaggerate. Like I'll hit the wall and be like, damn, big body, like pushing me out the way, you know? So like we do like a lot of jokes like that, but it's crazy. Like I feel like every restaurant really is like so fucked up.
Nah, it gets crazy. It gets so crazy because we have a bartender, Steve. Love you, Steve. Steve is Steve is old. He's like, I'll be in his 70s. Steve.
He's a bartender, you said?
Yes.
Hey, yo.
Steve hates when I just have my slick comments. Like, so I'll be waiting for a drink and I go up to Steve and I'll be like, hey, Steve. He's like, what's up? I'll be like, what was Jesus like? Yo, he gets so pissed. He's just like, I'm not in the mood right now. And then I will come back like an hour later and just be like, Steve, I'm so sorry about that earlier, but quick question. How was it bar backing at the Last Supper? And the staff is going crazy. He hates me. I love you, Steve. The sense of humor is bad. And then it's like we have a lot of Hispanic workers. I had this one dude, Diego, our boy Diego. He works for another restaurant. But we used to have race wars, right?
No.
So Diego took his cell phone, right, and locked it. So it's the black screen and said, hey, guys, it's Lou family picture. So it's just a black screen. And so my daughter was just like, my daughter's 13. My daughter was like 3 at the time. I had her, she was coloring in school, in daycare. And then it was a piece of paper and then she just colored it green. And then I gave it to Diego and he's like, what's this? I was just like, oh no, I told my daughter about your situation. She made you a green card. Like when I say it was like race wars, but it's hilarious though. You gotta have thick skin. Like we just have fun with it.
And bro, we have this one coworker. Oh my gosh, bless his heart. He's like literally the best person ever. But he's on DACA. And it's just like so funny. Like there was one time that we were all in the back, and someone shouts like, "Someone get ice!" And then I'm like, "Sam, duck."
No facts. Yeah, I've been using so many ice. I'm just like I remember a busboy, my boy Melvin. He's young, you know, but it's like I'm clearing my own tables, and I'm like, Melvin, the reward is $12.50 right now for ice. Stop playing with me and clear my fucking tables. You know, he starts laughing like he's just like, yo, Lou, you're crazy. That's my life, bro. Like, I'm like, nah, clear my fucking tables, bro. Yo.
But you gotta make jokes like that. It keeps like the mood light, you know.
Oh no, for sure. I always keep the mood light.
Yeah, and I feel like it brings people closer too. You know what I mean? I feel like once you can like break that barrier and like really make intense ass jokes with people like that, that's when you like really know like you guys are locked in.
But we would get canceled. Like the jokes we had, we would get canceled.
Bro, if there was a camera, like we used to always like make the joke like, oh my God, we need to be on reality TV. Like so much drama happens here.
I tell people that show or that movie, what's that diner movie?
Diner movie.
That just explains the restaurant business to a T.
I haven't watched it. I need to.
Give me a second.
I mean, I've watched like I've watched different ones. Like I don't think that Vanderpump Rules is so much like ours, you know.
Waiting. You never seen that movie?
No, I need to watch it.
Yo, watch Waiting. It's old. It has the dude Ryan Reynolds, right?
Okay.
It's a diner though. Every position in the restaurant business, it breaks it. Yo, you're gonna love that movie, Waiting. I tell people, it describes the restaurant business to a T.
I love
to where there's this one scene where this chick is like, oh my God, I fucking hate these customers. Like, they get on my fucking nerves. And then she just turns around like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
You know, like, it describes, it's a comedy. When I say it's hilarious, down to the manager flirting with the 16, 17-year-old hostesses. Because that's a real thing in the restaurant business, yo.
Yeah.
Like, so it was, watch that movie Waiting. So literally the next time I talk to you, it's probably on Netflix. Like, go watch that movie Waiting. Like, it's dope.
I'm gonna watch it.
But you're gonna laugh like when I say like crazy, because it breaks down the restaurant business the way we experience it. So it's gonna mean more to us.
Yeah.
You know, like I saw a meme that said, like sometimes as servers and as bartenders, like we'll be asleep and then we'll wake up and be like, yo, I forgot his Coke. You know, like, I forgot to put...
no, for real.
I forgot to bring him his Coca-Cola. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we'll remember something. Oh, I forgot to bring in that drink. Like, you know, just like random things. Like, that's how you know you're in the industry deep.
Yeah,
you're in it deep, like, when you're like thinking about it like that.
No, and it's so funny. Like, I always say that, like, we have this playlist that has been playing at the restaurant. Dude, don't even get me started. I fucking hate this playlist. Like, it's gotten to a point where, like, you know each song that's going to play.
All the way.
Next, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, there's this one song that I'll literally hear in my fucking nightmares about this fucking restaurant. You know what other sound that I hear in my fucking nightmares?
Wow.
In the restaurant? The be ticket printer. That I can literally like bro, I will literally be at work or I'll be at home like sleeping, snoozing, and I will wake up because I hear the ticket printer ding 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 ding. I'm like, oh fuck, like, and then I see where I'm at and I'm like, oh, I'm literally not there.
Wow.
What is wrong with me?
I always said to myself, right, especially when I was doing like crazy doubles in the summertime because people were calling out. When you're dreaming about work, that's a problem. Like, I'm talking about I would work a double knowing that I got 3 more doubles to do, right? So I'm at work for a double. I go to sleep, dream about being at work only to wake up and go back to work.
Yeah.
Right? It gets crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's insane too. Like so I posted this clip about just like working and like making money as a bartender and like whatever. And like it's true. You know what I mean? Like when it's fun as fuck. And it's like the easiest money you'll ever make.
Right.
But at the same time, like I remember someone commented and was like, yeah, but it's like one of the jobs that like you can't do 40 hours a week. And like I remember reading that and like people are like fighting back in the comments. People are agreeing in the comments. It's kind of like a split vote. And I'm like really thinking about it. If you were working at a busy ass fucking restaurant and like 40 hours a week can realistically be like 3 doubles in a row.
Right.
Realistically, you know?
No,
like,
for real. Because even at 36 hours, I'm beat.
Beat.
Right.
Beat.
I'm beat.
If you're working 3 doubles in a row, working your 40 hours or whatever, that next day, I'm not fucking moving.
I'm not,
I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like me and Ian were talking about how like he's really trying to convince me to do like more like clippy videos, like me talking to the camera instead of just like clips from the podcast and stuff. And like I literally told him the other day, I was just like, dude, you know what like my first clip would be? Literally straight after a double the next day. Just me fucking rotting in bed all fucking day.
Just beat. Nah, it takes a toll. You know, do you have pre-work anxiety?
Yeah, depending on the shift.
Right. So I have pre-work, like, so if I know it's a double on a Saturday, forget it.
Yeah, I'm freaking out.
You know, I have that we have to mentally prepare for what's about to happen, you know? And it's weird though, because it's not like I'm sitting there shivering. It's just like I'm really laying in bed like, yo, it's going to be like 12, 13 hours before I'm back in this bed. Like, it's going to be real. And then when we get to the halfway point, like at 4:30, it's like, all right.
We're there.
Let's get the next let's get the next part going. Like for sure.
Bro, and like the worst is like I don't know like what your rush times really are, but like we have 3 rushes like for dinner service. We'll get like especially on a Saturday because I feel like Saturdays we get hit a little bit earlier, so that's why like I'll add that extra rush.
Yeah.
But like we'll have a rush from 5:30 to like 6:15. Then we'll have another one 6:30 to like 7, and then at 7:38 we'll have another rush. So like for service, like that fucking sucks. For host, that fucking sucks. For the bar, that's the halfway point. By that last rush, that's the halfway point. Because you don't even know who's coming in after the kitchen's closed.
Right.
You know? Bro. There would be times that I would look at my clock and like I'm on a double and like it's busy as fuck for service. And I like look at the time and it's like 8:30 and I'm like, bro, I literally feel like this night's never gonna fucking end.
It's not gonna end.
Like, I have so much to go.
So one thing about the spotted horse, right? Like, for like a Saturday, our rush would be like 6:30 to 8.
That's
right?
wild.
Straight through, right? Or like 8:30, right? So it's just a 2-hour rush. We have like 45-minute waits. Like 45-minute wait. And people actually wait, you know? So for 45 minutes. As a server, it sucks because you're making the money. They're getting drinks while they're waiting. So they're opening up a tab with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and things like that. So by the time they get to my table, what drinks do they want to order? They waste it.
Yeah.
They just want to eat.
Yeah.
So, you know, it takes away money, but it is what it is. But like, yo, that rush be crazy. And then it's like, yo, when you got like 6 tops, and even a 4 top would be crazy if they want to destroy the menu. If they want to sit there and make little quirks and twerks and things like that, it's crazy. And if the kitchen is backed up, now you got to figure out, okay, am I going to fire this right now? Or am I going to wait the 10? So usually I fire things as soon as the appetizer hit the table. But when the kitchen is slow, I'm firing it like 3 minutes, 4 minutes after I even put the apps.
Yeah.
Because I know it's going to take long to come, you know, so.
And that's the part that sucks is, like, it's hard to, like, especially for people coming in, it's really hard to kind of explain that because every restaurant's different. Like, I'm sure you've noticed. Like, every restaurant's completely different. Every time, like, every kitchen is completely different. Even, like, staff. Like, we'll go from, like, this generation, like, I call them, like, generations, but, like, we'll go from, like, this generation of staff to this generation of staff to this generation. And, like, to me, like, so I told you, like, we started 32 seats and now we're 415 seats. The restaurant has fucking exploded.
Wow.
Like, it has multiplied, you know what I mean? So the restaurant's insanely big. How our kitchen is split up is we technically have 2 kitchens in one. Wow. So we have everything that comes out of our wood fire. We have our salad and dessert, and then we have our entrees. So, like, anything that'll go on the oven. Okay. But 95% of our menu touches the oven, like the wood-fired oven, so at least once. Right. So, like, unless a table, like, my favorite thing to say to a table, like, when they'll ask me, like, what's your favorite appetizer and stuff, I'm always telling you stuff that comes out of the fryer because things that go solely in the fryer are going to come out way quicker.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm always telling you that. You know what I mean? But, like, how do I explain that to, like, a new server when I'm just like, try a little bit of everything on the menu, tell people your favorites, whatever. But, like, don't.
Don't, though. No, really.
But, like, don't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, like, get the mozzarella sticks and get the fried calamari. That's just delicious.
Right. And then we have Brussels sprouts, too, and we have cauliflower, but those are fried as well. So it's like, those, like, do those, please.
Our Brussels sprouts go in the wood-fired oven. Yeah. It's actually pretty fire. I'm not
No. What I'm saying in terms of
like,
timing. Yeah.
Nuts. Bro, my biggest fucking... Whenever a table orders it, like, because every once in a while I'll serve. When a table orders it, like, do you have, like, that menu item that you're just like, what's the fuck? Like, please don't order that right now.
Like, yes. And that would be, for me, it would be, like, don't order, like, the pork chop. Don't order a burger well done. Please don't do that because then they complain about how long it takes to cook. You get what I'm saying?
The burger's well done. Like, you're stupid. Like, if you think that on a busy Saturday night at a restaurant this fucking big, you think that you're going to get your burger 20, 30 minutes after, like, the appetizers come out?
And that's the burger that holds up the whole order, though, right? And people don't realize that. You know, you get what I'm saying? And I'm just like, first of all, what are you eating a burger well done for anyways?
What's wrong with you?
Like for real.
We have bone marrow at our restaurant. And don't get me wrong, like, I had never tried bone marrow before. Yeah. It's fucking delicious. It is. It's so good. Right. And like, on slower nights, like if it's a Tuesday night and like I'm working, I'm always like, get the bone marrow. It's fucking delicious. Try it. It's great. Yeah. You know what I mean? But now these customers come back on a Saturday and they take my advice and they order the bone marrow. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't suggest ordering that right now.
Why? Because it takes a long time for bone
marrow? It takes 20, 30 minutes in the oven.
Right. Sheesh. Okay.
Like, you're not getting that.
And on a busy day, that 20, 30 minutes is 40, 45 minutes.
Yeah. Easily. You know what I mean?
Because it's not even like it goes in as soon as you put in the ticket.
No.
It's gonna,
you're in line. It's
wait.
A queue.
Right. So
that's like one of the ones that I'm just like, I wouldn't. But if you want
your restaurant sound fire.
My restaurant's fire.
I want to try it.
You should.
I should go.
Yeah. No, next time you're up here.
No, for sure.
Down here, up here, wherever the fuck.
I don't know. I think you guys are like.
I think we're lower.
Like west.
Yeah.
I only say west because Danbury's west, from where I'm at. So. Yeah.
But we're like pretty south too. I don't know. So Connecticut.
No, you're like southwest because Danbury and Richford like border New York, anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're right there to New York. It's literally faster for me to get to New York from here than it is for me to get to Stanford.
Nah, I believe that, yeah. Question, right? So for Danbury, who did you guys chill with? Like New Milford kids, New Fairfield? Because that's the area, right? Bethel?
Yeah, Danbury's massive. So I feel like Danbury kind of chilled with Danbury a lot of the times. And I think that a lot of the surrounding towns also kind of look down on Danbury a lot because Danbury is very diverse and like we have people from kind of all over. Whereas opposed to the towns surrounding us, like you go to New Milford, like you're in white people fucking central. Like no shade, and whatever. New
Fairfield too, yeah.
New Fairfield, same thing. Brookfield, same thing. Yeah. Ridgefield, forget it. Because Ridgefield's old money. So now you're white and entitled.
Yo, I didn't know Ridgefield was that rich.
Oh, Ridgefield's old money rich.
I didn't know that.
Old money rich. Mansions on mansions on mansions.
Right, because so we're Fairfield County, right? So wait, I think is Ridgefield Fairfield County?
Yeah.
It is, right? So yeah, because I only know that from FCI. But like, so our big money is like Greenwich, Westport, because we're along the coast. So Greenwich, Westport, Darien, New Canaan. Like that's like big freaking money. Westport is big money, yo.
Westport's big money. But that's a lot of like new, like.
Right, they just got money, right? Like Greenwich is old money.
Yeah.
Greenwich is old money. Like, that's why Greenwich, yo, in the restaurant business, Greenwich people, you wouldn't even know they're rich because they're just very down to earth. Like they had money forever, Westport is like
I just got rich.
Right, and it's like a competition.
Yeah.
It's keeping up with the Joneses with Westport. No, it really is. Like it honestly is, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, they got the Westport 6, right? It's these 6 women, like in their 60s. They got their money from death and alimony. This one lady was divorced 4 times, right?
Period.
But she gets $30K a month from each husband.
What the fuck?
And she's engaged right now. How is it possible?
How was I single for 2 years and engaged?
Yo, and it's crazy because I feel like it's about your like wherever you're at, Because I see a lot of pretty women, and I'm like, yo, if only you met these old Westport dudes, right? If only you met these dudes, your life would have been set, right? Because all they want is an eye candy. That's literally it. You could be a shitty person. All they want is eye candy, but they only see the eye candy that's around them, right? So if you're like a 70-year-old retired finance guy, you're only gonna see these 50, 60-year-old women that that's in your area. As where like if you were to meet like a 25-year-old, that's like I will definitely use you for your money, and they wouldn't mind that because it's eye candy. That's Westport, yo. But those women, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. God bless them because
that's too much money for your own good, I think. Like, I think that if I had that much money, I would be a fucking dumbass.
You know what? I would give a lot of it away.
I think so too. But I think that it's humble beginnings, right? Like I come from not that much.
Right.
So like I think that for me, and like not even so much like politically, but I just mean like I've always wanted to give back. You know, like I've always wanted to be like that person that like helps people out even when I shouldn't. You know how many people have lived in my house rent free for months? Like it's actually kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like even when I had my own apartment, like even no matter what, like I was always taking people in because like I always want to help, and that's me not having much. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure.
Even when I started making money, like I started like serving for real, making too much money for my own good. I was 18. Had just turned 18.
Right.
Like so now I'm 18 years old. I'm making more than probably my mom was making at the time.
Right.
I have my own apartment, and I'm an asshole. You know what I mean? Like now I'm going out with my friends. I'm paying for everything. Like now my friends are getting the best birthday gifts. You know what I mean? Like now I'm just throwing money like crazy. Mm-hmm. That's why I shouldn't have money.
Right.
That's why I should stay.
No, for sure. Here. But you know what? With like at the age you're at now, 25, I know you're looking back like, put me back in that time, I would have did it completely different.
I would have.
You know? But that's like, you learn that. But I'm not going to hold you. This probably was the best time of your life.
Oh, I had a great fucking time.
So my thing is like, even though we make mistakes financially, they make for good memories, man.
Yeah.
They do make for good memories. So that's why for the new year, I'm trying to do like I want to budget my money, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to actually create a ledger to where I know where my money's going.
Yeah.
Because especially in the restaurant business, we're so frivolous. Like because of how we make our money, we spend it, bro.
But it's work hard, play hard.
Right.
Like it's fast money, and like that's what people don't realize. Like if, like I told you, I made my money for my whole court case in one fucking week. Did I grind? Yes. I open and close that restaurant 6 days in the week.
Right.
Open, close, open, close, open, close. Don't get me wrong. By the end of the week, I was fucking shot. But when I tell you, I walked into that courtroom and I'm like, here's cash, baby.
Right. No, straight up.
I'm ready.
Straight up.
You know?
Nah, straight up.
So, I don't know.
And that's the way to do it. Mm-hmm. Honestly, that's the way to do it. And that's why I'm trying to be on that grind too. So like this year, let me ask you this, right? Where do you see yourself in 3 years?
Pregnant and married and at home.
Okay.
To be honest.
In what order?
I guess
Be honest.
I mean, we live together.
Okay.
So at home, married, and then pregnant.
Okay.
But the second he proposes, we're planning the wedding like next month.
Type shit, yeah. But this is my thing though, right? This is getting a little personal. Mm-hmm. Are you guys taking precaution not to get pregnant? Exactly. So your order should be a home, pregnant, then get married because you're not taking the proper precautions.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but either way, given the fact that you guys are in a good situation, regardless, you live together, the situation is good. So it's not like marriage would only just be the certificate.
Yeah.
As where you guys are already married, so to speak, you know? So that's good.
I mean, in a lot of countries, and like a lot of like, I think different states in the U.S. too. Like, you're with someone, you live with someone for a certain amount of time.
Oh yeah, you're legally married. Yeah, right.
Yeah, just not on paper.
Right.
So, I don't know. It feels like we're married sometimes.
That's good though.
Yeah, we fight like a married couple.
Do y'all? What would y'all fight about?
He's just stuck in his ways, and I'm stuck in mine. You know,
typical couple.
Yeah.
But, all right. So does it require compromise? Or do you guys like compromise?
Absolutely. Okay. You have to compromise, you know? We come from two very different ends of
backgrounds.
The earth. Yeah.
Yes.
He grew up on the lake, you know?
Yeah.
2 white parents.
Right.
He not that he got everything. He's the hardest worker I've ever
No, for
fucking
sure.
met,
No, for
you know?
sure. For
and
sure.
like I wouldn't be with someone, especially as like a Latina woman, you know.
So the fact that he came from that, but still became a hard worker, says a lot about his character, for sure. It says a lot about his character.
Yeah, like because like I make the joke all the time, and like this is like a running like my boss's wife will literally tell him like it's so funny because like we had the conversation one time, me and my boss, and he's just like, we're like same thing that we just had, right? Like, where do you see yourself? And I'm like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Like I want to take care of my kids. I want to go to those games. I want to be present. So the goal is like you marry someone who's gonna grind and like provide
and do that.
Yeah. And so he's like, "You're so shallow. Like you sound so shallow when you say that." You know,
I don't think that's shallow though.
No, he's saying he says it more jokingly, but yes, you know, like he's just like that sounds so shallow. Like that's not like a real goal. And then his wife is literally like, "No, she's literally been saying that for years.
Right.
That's literally what I want.
Right.
That's literally what I want."
And my thing is though, right? Okay, so I had a conversation with my brother, and we were talking about it, right? So he says like to those that want that, right? That comes with more of a responsibility than you think, because think about it. You're young, right? You're pretty. My thing is always keep in mind that you want the man to always be attracted to you. So the thing about at-home moms is some get like comfortable to where they'll let themselves go, you know? Do not be that person.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Do not be that person.
I've always been active though.
Okay.
Like I've always played sports. Like now I'm boxing, Pilates, like things like that. Oh my God, I can't wait to like be a full-time Pilates mom.
Okay.
Where now it's very part-time.
No,
but the boxing's full-time. Or not full-time. I guess it's part-time too. But
no,
I go
for
3
sure.
times a week.
But you're active, so you're good in that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I feel like
And one of my biggest fears is like crazy as it sounds, and like maybe this is shallow to say it. One of my biggest fears is being fat. Realistically.
And that should be a fear because I'm very judgmental.
I know.
You know why though? Because it just shows a lack of discipline.
Yeah.
You know, like this is and I hate to down my community, but Black women are the most obese. They are, especially in the U.S., right? And I look at it as, you know why it bothers me so much? Black people have, I think, the best genetics, right?
Yeah.
Meaning that when you were 17 to 25, drinking and eating horribly and your body still looking like that, all you had to do was clean it up a little bit, work out a little bit, and you would have kept that physique for who knows how long. Mm-hmm. Do a little track, play a little, whatever you could do, your genetics is just so well compacted that you would be good. But they chose not to, though.
Yeah.
Right? Like you chose not to. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
No, I see it too. And like there's some people whose genetics play against them, you know what I mean? And I get that too. Like I get that side of it. But I don't know. I just think that like as much as you can prevent it, I would.
If I see that my mother, my grandmother, and my aunts are all big, best believe my mindset will be to do whatever I can not to get there.
Yeah.
Because I know it's genetically in me. So why would I would stay away from the foods that they eat. Given the fact that soul food is a big thing, you know, in my community. I'm Haitian, you know. So like our food is, when I say seasoned up, like it's not healthy.
Yeah, no, but it's so good.
It's fire. Yeah, you know. It's
I had a friend who was Haitian in high school, and like literally I would have dinner at her house and I'm like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah, I just had we have, it's called dia jonjon. That's the black rice. And then we have griot, that's the pork. And then we have the pickles, which is the spicy stuff. And then our salad, you know how people have potato salad? Haitians, we have beet salad. So it's like a purple
I think I've
salad.
seen that before.
Yeah, that's good. And then, you know, we have the fried plantains. And it's actually fire, you know? So that's that. But it's not healthy, you know? It's definitely not healthy, but...
No, but you got to take care of yourself. I think that's like one of the biggest things. And like that's another thing too. Like that's why like I'm going to like force my children into sports. Yeah. To be honest.
I look at it like this. People will be like, you know, give them a choice, whatever. There is no choice if you're under my roof, you know? Because think about it. Growing up, listen, whatever sport was free, my mom made me play. Like, you're gonna play.
Yeah.
You know? But I respect it. You know why? Is because like every sport requires a different level of conditioning. Right? So like soccer was nuts. Soccer is just pure stamina.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I think I have asthma, but I would never know because I didn't get medicated for it.
Yeah.
But I just know I would have times when I'm just like wheezing something crazy, but then I just have to.
You want to know something crazy? So I did have asthma, like literally diagnosed. Went to the doctor, gave me a nebulizer. Like I had inhalers growing up. My mom literally, God bless her heart, she's the best woman in the world. I swear to God, I don't judge her one bit. But Shorty said, put it in your pocket and that's it.
And
we're not telling nobody.
Nah, deadass.
You're going to sports. I was born in the water.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So my mom I think that like I was like 4 years old when I started swimming. So I was in swim. I did ballet. I started ballet when I was like 3. Like literally from the time that I could speak, I was doing ballet. So I did ballet from I was 3 to 12. So now I'm swimming. Now I'm doing ballet. Now in the summer, I'm doing like soccer. And then, I mean, of course, mad Brazilian soccer. Then volleyball, mad Brazilian. I did volleyball
soccer
too.
and volleyball, that's Brazilian for real.
So I'm doing volleyball, and then now I have like the itch for it, you know what I mean? I also grew up with brothers. I have 3 older brothers. So for me, like now I'm seeing these kids like being active as hell. Like I just went on another podcast the other day. And like I went like on a boxing podcast, right? Because like now I'm starting out and like now I'm getting like a real itch for it. Like now I crave going.
Okay.
Right? But I know that if my mom did not force me into that shit when I was young, I would have never been in there. Like, I remember looking at my brothers did karate. I remember being like, I want to do karate. My mom was like, that's not a girl sport. You're not doing that. You're doing ballet. Fine. I do ballet. Now that I'm older and I can make decisions for myself, now I'm like, I fucking love boxing.
Right.
I can fuck somebody up. That's it. That's what it feels like.
Nah, that's why I feel like everybody should have a certain level of combat, whether it's jiu-jitsu, boxing. Just know how to fight.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised how many people don't know how to fight.
No.
They don't. Look at your nails. They look nice, by the way.
Thank you.
But like,
I'm missing one.
Right. But if like you were to get into a fight, given the fact that you know how to punch properly, you could probably save your nails better than the chick that doesn't know how to fight properly.
Oh, I'm saving all these. They're not going nowhere.
Right? You get what I'm saying? You know how to put your fist in the right position. Like with boxing, right? I never thought to fully extend and keep it like
straight, yeah.
Straight. Nobody thinks about that. You're just swinging, right? So you got to keep it straight. The problem with me is that I'm a lifter. I go to the gym. When you lift, you're supposed to be stiff, right? You're supposed to, as well, boxing is loose.
Yeah.
So I'm having trouble. You're being loose up until you hit it. That's nuts to me.
Yeah.
Cause I'm stiff, like, so it's like it's crazy to me. So it's like a different transition.
It's funny to me because I never realized that it was such a mental thing.
Right.
Like obviously, like you see like the physical, like you see these people in boxing, like you see after a fight and they're fucking sweating.
Right.
They're dying.
Right.
Bro, you would never think that it takes that much energy out of you.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm a tense person in general. Like I scream when I need to scream. And like I've always been like that. Like I'm very high stress and like always my whole life. And like in a lot of sports, that helps you. You know what I mean? Right. Like in volleyball, bro, they used to, what my nickname was in high school?
What?
The Hulk.
Yeah.
The Hulk. Because I've always been like that. I've always been like very high stress, very like hit hard.
Yeah.
You hit hard a couple times in boxing, you're done.
Your energy's done.
Your energy's completely exerted.
The jab, no lie. No one told you about the shoulder pain, right?
Oh yeah, after you're fucked. You're
especially
fucked.
Like with the jabs, because it's crazy. Because with boxing, I learned it's 1, 2, and then 3 is a hook.
Yeah,
so it's like they would be like 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Yeah. So it's like, and it's crazy because you're going, and then it's like keeping your hands up when you're not swinging is hard in itself.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of energy. That's why they say to run. I gotta run. I gotta run.
Well, I do walks. I don't do running.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll get on the treadmill every once in a while, but it's fucking a lot.
I hate cardio.
I hate cardio too, and like it's like crazy.
It's the most important.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Like it's so crazy that like that's like the key to fucking boxing.
It's
and
cardio.
I love boxing, but I fucking hate cardio. I hate the leg part of it, and I've always been stronger in my legs. Always. Like now, I feel like I'm so much stronger upper body than.
Yo, one thing I hate, I don't do core either, and boxing is core.
You know what someone told me like when I had just started. This is a couple months ago. So I've been boxing now for like 4 months. I want to say my coach wants me to like fight next year.
Like spar, yeah.
Oh no, I'm already kind of sparring, not seriously.
I didn't even start sparring.
Oh really?
Mm-mm.
But I go like 3-4 times a week.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going kind of intense right now, but like I love it. Don't get me wrong. Like it's like it wakes me the fuck up.
It takes all right. So, given the fact I have a daughter, right, that takes a lot because after boxing, I'm beat.
Yeah,
I'm so beat because
you have to like do stuff after. Like I always do. Literally after boxing, I'll go and I'll make breakfast and then I'll clean something and then.
So keep in mind, in the morning, I hit the gym, right?
Oh, you're going after the gym?
I go to the gym, go to work, and then go to boxing after. Like, you know, like I'm like
no, I can't do that shit.
Yeah, right. So it's like it's a lot. I just take like a 30-40 minute nap and then go to boxing. It's a lot. Yo.
Yeah, no, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
You have to like the way that I do it is so I go to boxing at 7 a.m. So like I'll wake up at like 6:15, walk the dog, get back, get ready really quick, go boxing, get home, shower, make breakfast, and then I'll proceed with my day.
Right, but that makes sense.
All, like, early
but that's what I do for the gym, though. So imagine incorporating boxing with the gym.
Yeah, no, that's too much.
The worst thing to do is when you have boxing after your leg day.
Oh, yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. My coach will literally make me like do like on your toes the whole entire time because you're boxing on your toes. You're on your toes the whole entire time, running circles in the thing, doing duck walks around the ring. Fuck that. That's what's fucking brutal to me now. And I, like I said, like I always thought that my legs were stronger. I would literally rather be on a bag for 45 minutes than literally doing those fucking circles for 5 minutes. Yeah. It's brutal.
It is brutal.
Fuck.
And it's stamina. That's all. Boxing is just pure stamina.
I know. That's what I'm working on now. Now I'm working on like not exerting all my energy in the beginning and just staying strong the whole time. I feel like I can fuck somebody up.
I feel like you can fuck somebody up. So question, how raunchy does Sips and Secrets get?
As raunchy as you want to make it. I feel like I've been very mild recently.
Yeah.
Someone told me less sips, more secrets the other day.
All right, what kind of secrets you want to get into?
Tell me some crazy shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I used to be a male escort.
At the restaurant?
No. I would leave the restaurant for a gig.
Period.
Yeah. I used to be a male escort. That was interesting. Mm-hmm. Because you'll be surprised at what people are into. So I had this one client in Glastonbury where the dude had a micro penis. You know what that is?
Is it just like a really small dick?
I'm talking about like literally like that.
That's so sad.
Yeah, but it's a condition. So he got satisfaction from watching his wife get fucked. Yeah, and I charged $600 for that.
Period.
Yeah, and that was a pretty interesting. I did furry parties. I did swinger parties.
Furry parties?
Yeah.
What is a furry party?
A furry is?
Like dressed in costumes?
Yeah, animal costume. But I didn't do the full costume. I only did the head because the full costume was too hot. Nah, it's like, yeah. So you'll be surprised into what people are into.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, like that was a thing.
Why'd you stop?
I went to prison.
Did you? I didn't know that.
That's why Matt wanted me to interview with Ian.
What the heck? I didn't know that.
Yeah, 2015 to 2021.
Not because of that though, right?
No.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like it was any better.
Yeah.
I went to prison for murder.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That's why he wanted me to interview with this dude. With your boyfriend, yeah. It'd have been cool. But he did Fed time. I did state.
I've heard state was worse.
Yeah, because Fed, you have like more freedom. But Fed is more dangerous though, right? Because Fed time, for his crime, he's gonna go to like a lower level. Yeah. But like actual like Fed time, way more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like way more dangerous. But yeah, state time sucks. It sucked. But yeah. But so before, it's crazy because I'm gonna Danielle, right? You know Danielle Rivera.
Oh yeah, I haven't met her, but I've heard.
So Danielle, she did her podcast over here and stuff. So Danielle, I used to bar back for her. I used to be like, Danielle, I'm leaving early. She's like, for what? I was like, I got a bachelorette party, and she'd be like, okay. And so I go in the bathroom and change into like my cop outfit, and she'd be like, "Oh, you're serious?"
No, I'm dead ass.
No, I'm dead ass. And then I go and do bachelorette parties and things like that. That gym was pretty dope. It was fun. I'm still on the website. Matter of fact, I'm about to show you.
Show me.
I'm still on the website, yo.
They're still promoting your shit?
That's the point. Like, that's the thing, though. I had somebody like try to book me because I didn't understand how. You could book me, and they said my picture was there the whole time. You know.
What happens if you book you?
That's the thing. They said somebody else came.
That's wild.
Lou.
That is so crazy.
Yeah. That's so like my dreads right now, like, and that's it out. Right now, out, my dreads are like down here.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
How often do you have to get your hair done?
Depending on what style I want to do. Now, me, like wintertime and things like that, when I'm not going out and stuff, I let my hair like I'll get it done like 2-3 months.
Okay.
You know, because I get 2 styles out of this. So now when I take it out of this, my dreads are gonna be curly. And so I just get a shape up, and that's a second style in itself.
Yeah.
You know, and then after that, I'll get it washed and retwisted. I get a detox once a year. It's like a apple.
That probably feels so good.
Or the detox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like when my hair is rubbed and my head is rubbed.
Yeah, I love that feeling. I love going to the salon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, when they're like scrubbing your scalp, I'm like, thank you.
Right? Yeah.
That shit feels delicious.
That feels good. You know what else feels good? I like massages.
Me too.
Like that feels good to me, and it's euphoric. It's weird.
Yeah, I feel like after like a really rough couple weeks, that's what you need.
But I don't get massages often.
You should. It's like the best thing ever.
I know.
I have a massage place like right down the street from the restaurant. So like
okay.
every couple months I'll go. I'm like, I need one.
I should do it like way more often though. Mm-hmm. Because I know I have knots from just working out.
Yeah. No, but that's like I used to go see a chiropractor because I used to have like really bad, like the T. I went on birth control for a very short period of my life. Mm-hmm. So I went on birth control for a year, and basically it just fucked me up in the worst ways possible. And so when I was on birth control, one of my biggest symptoms was that I had the most intense lower back pain ever. And so my OB told me that like maybe it's a good idea that I start seeing a chiropractor because it was told to help, and like getting massages and stuff like that. So I would see a chiropractor that would line me up and stuff, and it would definitely feel good for like a little bit, and then it would just go right back to feeling like shit.
Right.
So
my brother's a chiropractor. I should be getting adjustments every week.
Bro, I don't know. Your brother will probably do it for free, but if you don't, I got a person that'll do it for $30.
No, my brother, of course my brother will do it for free for me.
Yeah, it's fire.
He just opened up his second office in New Haven. He has one in Stratford, and he just opened up a second office in New Haven.
Oh, send the fucking link. I know. I'm like, I know Lou.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
Nah, and my brother, he's good at what he does. Like, he's actually good. I had a bartender for my job, Betty. She went to go see him. She's just like, yo, your brother's hands are amazing. And I'm like, that sounds kind of weird.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. But she was basically saying he did like a good job.
Yeah.
So, nah, that's good.
Shout out to him.
No, for sure. Yeah. For sure, man. Have you seen
I've seen your podcast. I listen to your podcast live.
Yo, you should watch my other ones.
Yeah. Oh, I heard. Matt told me. He was just like, yo, they're mad funny.
Yo, Matt watching it was this other girl he was with. They're like, oh my God. Yeah. It's like, we get real.
I feel like that.
Yeah, especially when it's me and my co-host Ali. When we have our free-for-all, we say anything.
Yeah.
Like,
here, I'm going to cut this one, though, because or else it's going to be a fucking miserable fucking podcast for me to edit. Mm-hmm. But, Lou, thank you so much for coming on Sips and Secrets.
Yo, absolutely. Thank you for having me. This was dope, and we definitely got to do this again.
We'll do it again. We'll go on All Lines Cross, baby. Tune in.
Nah, facts. All Line Cross, man. All Line Cross, YouTube /@All Lines Cross. Definitely.